Well, there are a lot of crazy, demented people in this world right now. In fact, a lot of liberals are literally losing their heads and minds over the fact that Donald Trump became president. And unfortunately, many of them are very young and women, right? But the problem is right now, and it's really rather disturbing, and the FBI needs to look into some of this stuff. But liberals are literally dropping a battle plan on social media to poison Trump men because, they're just that pissed off about it. Not only that, but I revealed just the other day that there's also this big movement among liberal women who are literally shaving their heads and abstaining from sex, marriage, and having children. Well, welcome to the conservative life, I guess, for the most part. So you do you on that part. I have no issue or beef with that. It's probably better for your health anyway. You're going to not get so many STDs, so more power to them. But as far as these other women, I mean, this is downright chilling to the very core. And here's what I'm talking about. I'm going to take you to this first article here, and this is on zerohedge.com. Liberal cat ladies reveal battle plan to poison Trump men with aqua Tofana. Now, it goes on to talk about, all these liberal women and how crazy they are. And then it also says this. Other liberals have made what appears to be terroristic threats, suggesting at the use of strong poison against men because they voted for evil orange man. So basically, these women are out there making a poison, not making a poison, who knows? But that's what they're saying they're doing, and encouraging the murder of Donald Trump men and male supporters. I mean, this is insane. Internet searches for aqua tofana, a potent poison created in Sicily around 1630 by a woman named Gillian Tofana or Tofania, and historically used by women to free themselves from relationships by killing men, spiked shortly after the election results. And you can see the search term aqua tofana right after the United States election on November 6th, bang, it starts increasing. And you can see the interest, by the way, by state. So if you're in Wyoming, West Virginia, Alaska, Vermont, or Oklahoma, you may want to have a heads up on what's going on. And then, of course, they're actually looking up the recipe. And this is about 100-ish people that are actually doing this. This is evil, sick stuff. I mean, these people somebody really needs to look into this, right? And then how to make the poison. They're actually looking up how to do that as well. So regardless, it's just insane to even entertain that kind of idea. That's violence. And that's premeditated murder, in my opinion. Now, here's some of the women that are actually doing this. Just make sure no kids are around. But here's this first video, right? And I'm not going to show you the whole thing, but it got 1.3 million likes. And so it starts off with this
Never
woman
gonna
here.
happen, sweetie.
And I'm going to turn the music off on it, but it says, sure, your body, our choice. And she looks to be poisoning this drink. And then it goes on to, well, that meme right there is Tofana, right? She's responsible for the deaths of over 600 abusive husbands. Basically, she used this toxin to encourage people to give it to their husbands. So it goes on to show that. And then there's a bunch of other women after this, right? And they basically are saying similar stuff about this. And here's another one here, your body, my choice. Whether or not they're actually making that, I have no idea. But all of these women, hashtag aqua tofana tattoo. Here's another one. And this next one here, she's talking about a poisonous ring. At FBI, can you please look into this? Because if you recognize any of these women, I might give, you might be like, hey, you have a boyfriend or a husband, you might want to give them a heads up, right? Because this is creepy to the very core. So any male around these women should have their alerts on, right? And here's another one, my body, my choice. And they're talking all about this Telfana, and she does the whole death thing there. And there's quite a few videos on this. Here she is kind of again, but there's other women who are on these videos and whatnot doing the same thing. And I don't want to play them for you. Just because they're very sick in the nature, but to get 1.3 million views and, kind of talk about this kind of stuff is sick. It's sick. They're thinking about murdering someone. I mean, hello. God forbid, I'm going to pray for anyone who is around these women, because God forbid they actually know a male Trump supporter, right? Or do they mean what they say? Is it just a joke? It's not a very good one, right? And in fact, it's very sick and disturbing and mentally disturbing. And again, it needs to be looked into, because what if they mean what they say, right? We're not supposed to support violence of any kind. And that's what they're literally doing. Please, God, have somebody look into that. Meanwhile, Mark Cuban is apparently scrubbing all his pro-Kamala post. Take a look at this. Mark Cuban apparently scrubs pro-Kamala post after the election. And here's libs of TikTok asking him, what the hell are you doing? What's going on? Why are you scrubbing everything? Now, he actually responded and he said, well, I scrub it every year. Every election, I scrub all my posts, regarding the election. Okay, Mark Cuban, whatever. Whether or not he does, who cares? Either way, he wants all that history gone, right? Interesting. Now that it seems a majority of American is not on Mark Cuban's side, and he finds out that we had our red tsunami that we've long been waiting for, and now he's covering his tracks. Now, the good news is Donald Trump so far has been appointing decent and good people for his positions. One of the things that I was really worried about was Donald Trump not doing that. As you know, he put the likes of like Mike Pompeo, Nikki Haley, Mike Pence. A lot of these people I did not agree with, Bill Barr, he put these in positions, and these were very questionable people, questioned to the loyalties of his administration, and it really went to crap first term. But now he seems to be doing a better job so far. Just kind of, if you haven't heard any of these, Trump named Susie Wiles first woman in history as chief of staff. And here's what you need to know about her. This is on the Houston Chronicle. I like this appointment. I have no issues with this woman. She seems like a great lady. I don't know a whole lot about her, but nobody on our side has really said anything bad about her. And then Donald Trump picks Tom Homan, I love this guy, former head of immigration enforcement, to be the border czar. He was very bold and frontal. He did a 60 Minutes interview, and he basically told the lady, we're going to get this done, mass deportations or whatever. So I think he's a very good pick. The other one that Donald Trump had picked such far, or rumors of picking, I think it's still kind of on the fence. I don't know if it has been official as of yet, but Trump offers Elise Stefanik role as UN ambassador. So they're saying it's official, but I've heard other stuff kind of on the fence. But either way, I'm okay with her. I don't love her, but I don't hate her, and I think that she's a decent pick. So good news, we're heading in a good direction thus far. And the bad news is the Democrats are rather quiet outside of this liberal, radical leftist women out there asking for the death of Trump supporters, specifically males. It's just sick in the head. But anyway, with that, please don't forget to check out my sponsor, Noble Gold Investments. And you can do that by going to lisahavengold.com. By the way, right now, I'm hoping the economy gets better, but right now is the time to hedge your bets and diversify your profiles. Look, if you don't have a 401k, you can definitely get one right now with Noble Gold. And I partner with them because they're one of the only gold and silver precious metals agencies that I absolutely trust. You can also convert your 401k to a solid Roth IRA, something backed by gold, silver, and precious metals, which you're going to want to do because there's no promises with our United States dollar, and the Democrats have been destroying the dollar for quite some time. So make sure you give them a call. Let them know you heard it on Lisa Haven. And right now they are giving up to 10 of these 1 ounce silver Trump coins, or they even have 1 ounce 1 ounce Trump silver coins, or they even have a 10 ounce American silver flag for those who get approved on their plans. So check it out by going to noblegoldinvestments.com or give them a call at 1-877-646-5347 and let them know you heard it on Lisa Haven. But make sure you talk to someone about that. I really want to make sure that you guys are secured in these times in which we live. Anyhow, I love all of you. Thanks again for tuning in. I'm Lisa Haven, signing out.